was a kid growing up, I was on the recipient side of getting aid and getting support. And my mom raised my sisters and I, and my mother made $6,000 a year as a bank teller, raising the three of us. And at that point, my father had died and he'd been in the military, so we were getting benefits. But Ronald Reagan came into power and cut all those immediately. All gone. No more aid like that, he said. So what was supplementing what my mother made was just disappeared. So we were evicted a lot, and we went to food banks and got food stamps, and they were some really long years, and I imagine longer for my mother than for any of us. But because I was on the recipient side, I think that's how I thought it was going to play out in the world, and that there were the people over here who helped, and there were those of us who needed the help. But in the midst of all that, I felt this kind of really bigness in me. And I was tiny, and we didn't have a lot, but I felt powerful. I thought I was actually all that in a bag of chips most days, and I cared a lot about everything, and a lot of things pissed me off, like to no end. From homelessness to apartheid, to name it, all throughout high school. I was just kind of mad all the time. And I did what I could about it, and I did activist things, and I was good at it. I thought, I can't do this for a living. I don't come from polite society. I don't know what everyone's even talking about right now. And why does someone want their name on a plaque exactly? And why is this so important? So it all seemed a little crazy to me. And yet, somehow I found myself, as someone who grew up without money, completely immersed in the world of raising money and being around people with it. And I think that for me, I'm not sure if this is true of anyone else, but for me, I gravitated to where I needed the most healing. So I landed in fundraising. What does it mean to get beyond the check size we're writing, get beyond all of the stuff we have about it, and get back to being in relationship and changing someone's life? So I don't know if the people in the world of philanthropy consider the rest of us philanthropists, but I certainly do. And I actually think we're all extraordinary philanthropists because we consistently give our time, our treasure, our talent, our heart, our spirit, and our passion to something greater than us. And I think if we can occupy a little more space in the sector overall, the philanthropic sector, the social change sector, the giving back sector, there can be an enormous groundswell of what change looks like and how change is lasting. Because when it's top down, it doesn't last. But when it's ground up, it sticks and it stays. And all the people I've worked with who are just regular people, just doing their thing every day, I'm now watching them completely transform themselves and other people's lives by reconnecting with generosity in them. So do what you can with what you have where you are. Be really, really proud of that. And know that every contribution you make matters. And there is no contribution that doesn't